Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Chuck's Off the Grid World. It's been about a week later since I did this video on this cover that I'm painting. It's been cold out. Today's the first day it's gotten kind of warm. Just going to review this. What I've done here, I filled this in here. This is fiberglass. This is the white part is the gel coat. This right here is beyond the gel coat. I've sanded it past that, and I shouldn't be doing that, but I did. And there was a bump there, and so I filled it in with some Bondo, and I filled in a little bit here, and then this here I just lightly went over it, trying to this here to get it ready to do some painting. What I know about this stuff, which I'm not an expert by no means, is this right here. If you can feel a lip there, an edge with your finger, you're going to see it. You'll definitely see it in the paint. And so what you want to do is you want to try to feather it. You know how a bird's feather is shaped kind of, get out of the sun here, kind of like this. Starts out and it gets smaller at the end. That's what you want to do. You want to feather it with sandpaper. This is what I'm going to help with that process, is use this primer, and the key here, it's got a filler in it. It says it fills deep scratches and sands easily. Well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean this with some acetone and a paper towel. Then I'm going to lightly spray it. I don't know what I'm going to do with this lock yet. I'm going to have to tape that off. Either that or take it out. I'll just tape it off real quick like. Alright, well, thank you for watching. Okay, brothers and sisters, welcome back. I'm going to use a little bit of 320. This 320 wet dry sandpaper. You can use it either wet or you can use it dry. I prefer to use it wet. Put it on this little block here. Put it down in the. Like to use a little bit of soap with the water. I don't know why exactly, but we'll see what happens here. We'll just put this on here and see if we can just lightly go over it. Just like this. See, it just lightly covers it up, and then what that will do is it'll help smooth it out and get rid of any edges. I can feel right here, got a high and low spot where I put the Bondo in there. There's nothing I can do about that. It's part of the fiberglass, but all I'm going to do is smooth it out. Work on this for a while. Get a little more water. Here in a minute you'll see it start sanding the surface of that primer off. Change hands here. Gotta get up right up against those edges. That's where the paint was. Okay, you can see it right there starting to come through. That's what you want to see. You want to see it real like coating. That means there's high and low spots there. Like I said, I can't do too much about that. All I'm trying to do is smooth it out. Sandpaper seems to last longer when you wet it. It just works better. But don't know if you ever used wet dry sandpaper before or not, but I definitely prefer it for this type of work. It's kind of like the finish work. This takes a while. You just have to be patient. Don't get in any big hurry. Just let the sandpaper do its work. Not try to push hard on it. Just let it fly across the surface. And how that feels. Feels nice and smooth. Really nice. Okay. Starting to get a little bit dirty. You see it sticking to the surface there. Get these edges. That's where the paint has a high spot in it, and we need to feather it. I'm not looking for take this to a show or something and win a prize with it. I just like to make it look a little better than what it did, for sure. Could look worse. Never know when you start painting it. What I gotta do is you gotta take a piece of this color into the body shop, paint shop. This color right here, take a piece in and I'll try to color match it best I can. Usually do a pretty good job. Problem is finding the piece to take in. Yeah, we're having fun now. The sun out here is making this water dry pretty quickly. Not the premium way to do it. I want to be in the shade if possible, but it's a little bit chilly out, so I guess it's all right. I don't know. Here we go. Work on this probably another half an hour or so. Then I'll give it another light coating of the primer, and I'll go back over it again with 1000 grit. That's really fine, really fine. That be prepared for paint. So work on this, and we'll catch you in a little bit. Thank you. All right, brothers and sisters, I had a hard time seeing the light because of how bright the sun is. I believe this is working. Okay, I think I see the light now. All right, this is what I'm trying to accomplish here. You get the surface of the primer off, and you can kind of see light spots and dark spots. That's exactly what I'm trying to do here. That way, it's smoothing it out. And I'm gonna clean it up, clean it real well again, and then I'll give it another coat of primer. What that primer's done is it's filled in some of the minor scratches and such. And then kind of, when you sand it off, well, then that smooths it out. One problem I see is right here. I don't know if you can see that right there or not. It's where I got past the gel coat, and I can feel it. There's something going on right there, so I'm gonna have to probably fill that in really well with the primer or something, or just leave it the way it is. I don't know. That's why I was afraid to get into past the gel coat. Gel coat's a top finish for the fiberglass, but it's feeling pretty decent. I'm getting it kind of feathered out, so you won't have any high low spots. But that's the way it should look. I know all you body guys out there are probably laughing at me, telling me I'm an idiot. I know I am an idiot, but just I only do what I can do, you know. This is the way I know how to do it, and probably not the right way to do it, but it is a way, and it's a slow way. Professionals had done already painted, been down the road, but I'm not a professional painter. All right, thank you. Hello again, brothers and sisters. I've sprayed it down again. It's looking pretty good. I don't know if you can see right in there's some scratches that's showing through a little bit. Other than that, it's looking pretty decent. It looks like it's nice and smooth and stuff, but that's what primer will do. It'll fool you. But I'm gonna let it dry for about 24 hours before I lightly sand it with 1000 grit. 1000 grit's really fine stuff. Before then, I'll see if there's any bad spots in it, and then maybe primer a little bit more and sand a little bit more, but then it'll be ready to paint. I need to let it dry for 24 hours to get it good and hard. Thank you.